It's hard for me to talk about East Harlem as an area and feel that I'm doing East Harlem justice, because we're working with the families that are having the hardest struggles. One thing that continually impresses me is the fact that so many of these families are up against incredible barriers, most of them, which they have to deal with day after day after day. It might be easy access to medical care. It could be family problems. They're just tremendous barriers that they face every day, and I'm very impressed with the courage that I found in so many of the families we work with. I'd say the main goal of the Little Sisters program is to strengthen family life through the relationships we have with the families, whether that be done through nursing or through GED or through English as a second language or pastoral care or any of the other services we offer.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You don't want no more of that. You don't want no more of that. No.
The first time you make a visit to a family, you think, well, this looks like a pretty straightforward nursing case, and then the closer you come to the client, the more you realize what they're really grappling with day after day.
Having Sister Teresa with us has helped me through a lot of difficult times, especially after the death of Michael's twin, and she helped me to get Kevin into school so I could get myself together afterwards. Then I called Sister Teresa and talked to her about it, and she would come like once a week, and then she started coming sometimes twice or 3 times a week, especially like times when Michael would be sick with bronchitis, and the times when it would really get scary, because the first attack I thought I was going to lose him.
We were called into Kathy Stevens because she had had twins, premature twins, and at approximately 8 weeks, the one twin was a croup death, and she was left with the other one, Michael. And that's why we were called in, because they were afraid of losing their second twin. And Michael was sick again this week, huh?
Yes.
When was he sick?
Monday night he was wheezing and he couldn't breathe.
So what did you do?
I laid him on his back and I gave him his asthma medicine.
Yeah, you got little birds in there wheezing back and talking back to Sister. Yeah. That must have been very frightening for both of you, huh?
He didn't sleep all night.
I stayed up all night.
You stayed up all night, yeah. Because every little thing reminds you of Daniel, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But as long as you know how to act and what to do and not to panic, that's the important thing, is not to panic when it happens. Look at him now, huh? You don't look like you were sick Monday night.
I think what we're really devoted to is building up the family, both the individual family, parents and children, and then the community as family. This linking and networking of families among themselves and with each other for the good of the community as a whole. That's really what we're after.
Now fill me in a little bit on Good afternoon, Little Sisters. Okay, what I need from her is her welfare identification card. I work in our advocacy office here at Little Sisters, and most of it is crisis intervention. Many of our people come in, they've had no source of income for extended periods of time. When was your last source of income, hon?
Income? The last source I was getting, honey, that was in the summertime.
We hadn't seen Deborah since October of '87. Her welfare case closed over 6 months ago. Okay, they have no grounds to refuse you welfare. Okay, let me just see if we can set this up. I think a lot of what we do is education and empowerment, that the lesson we share and teach today helps the client speak for themselves at the center the next time they go. You have to indicate that on your application that you want cash assistance and the expedited food stamps. Okay? You know that line where they ask medical assistance, that line.
I'm getting a little bit of stuff today, sister.
Many of our people are in terribly dire straits and difficult realities, and they don't need someone they can manipulate. They need someone they can talk to. You have to check that box.
Okay.
Princess, how many children do you have?
There's one child.
Is that you, Ronald? Are you the one child? People come in sometimes off the street. They have problems with their welfare case, which means that they don't have food for their children.
You don't have anything?
Well, you will tomorrow.
Thank you.
You will tonight, too. You'll have a little to eat. You won't starve.
There you go, babe.
We feel that they have a right to dignity. And they don't have to go around lying about things. Like if they've run out of food because they've overspent, well, tell us that. It's an atmosphere that accepts people, that loves them into being. The people know that they aren't going to be let down. They really know that.